What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Just coming out the gym, pumping that iron once again. As I was in lifting weights, I was reminiscing about this one time. My son got me in trouble with Dcfs. Yes, you heard me right. This little nigga got me in trouble with Dcfs, and I'm about to tell y'all about it. So, this was maybe about a year ago, maybe about a couple months right before Corona popped off. Excuse the nerds, talking about nerds in the background. And my son was fucking around in school. My son come home from school, and his mom is right behind him. So she all like, yeah, go ahead, tell him what happened in school today. He looking scared as hell because he don't want to tell me what he was doing in school. So I'm on my way out to work. So I ain't trying to hear none of this foolishness right now because I'm about to be late. So I'm all like, whatever it is, I'll take care of it, in the morning. She all like, all right, bet. So I go to work or whatever. She called me or whatever. She get to telling me he messing around in school, blah, 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 this and blah, 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 that. Now, our son is normally well behaved, so it's kind of hard to believe. So I'm all like, well, you telling me all this? Whoop his shit, tell her to beat his ass. What the hell you telling me for? So she all like, you the disciplinary parent, you supposed to handle this, blah, 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 blah. And I'm telling her, that's why they don't listen to your ass now, because you don't be putting boots to asses and beating. You got to start beating their little ass and shit. She ain't trying to hear it or whatever. So I come in from work. I go in his room or whatever. That nigga immediately pop up out the bed because he feel deaf. He think he about to get his ass beat. So I ain't say nothing to him. I just looked to see if he was awake. So I went back and closed the door. 12-hour shift. Nigga tired. I don't feel like beating no ass right now. So next day, she getting ready to go to work. She getting him up ready for school and stuff. So she wake me up out my sleep talking about something. So you still ain't gonna say nothing? So I'm looking at her, I was like, oh. So she waking me up out my sleep. AC blasting. It's cold as hell in there. My head underneath the blanket. So back in the day when we used to do some fucked up shit, and then we'll hope our parents forget about it, and they don't say nothing all about it the whole day. And then right before we go out to school, they call our name and be like, come here. And then your heart start beating fast and shit. That was what's happening. But it's to him. And this time, I'm on the other side of it. So I'm not worried about getting my ass whooped. I'm about to get an ass whooping. So I'm all like, boy, come in here. So he come in the room or whatever. He all like, huh? So I'm all like, I hear you been fucking around in school. I say, I'm gonna say this one time and one time only. I said, don't let no teacher send no note home. Don't call here about you playing around in school. If I hear one more time about you playing around in school and fucking around in school, I'm beating your ass. So he all like, okay. So, he scurry his little ass on up out the room because he happy he ain't get his ass whooped. I'm asleep or whatever, so my phone is blowing up. So I'm ignoring it because it's my baby mom. She calling me. And I'm all like, she ain't calling for shit. She don't want shit. So I'm just ignoring her mom phone calls or whatever. So she come in there, damn near kick down the door. You ain't seen me, mother calling blah, 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 this and blah, 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 that. I'm all like, yeah, I seen it, but I'm asleep. And I ain't getting up before 6 p.m. So she all like, look at this. She got a video from my son teacher. This nigga is in the classroom wilding. Straight wilding, like beyond scared, straight wilding, like Maury wilding, like the video of this nigga slapping shit off the motherfucking off the tables and shit, telling his teacher shut up, all type of shit. Like, I'm flabbergasted. I'm in disbelief. I can't believe what the fuck I'm seeing. Cause this don't look like my little nigga. This don't look like my spawn. I don't know where the fuck this creature come from. That was a demon in the video I was motherfucking looking at. So, motherfucker, I'm in. Cause I can't believe this nigga actually let her record him doing all this in the classroom. So goddamn, I'm seeing this shit. So I'm all like, damn. I'm all like, this nigga got some straight to be doing this all up in the classroom. So I'm all like, damn, so what you gonna do about it? She all like, nah, nigga, what you gonna do about it? So I'm all like, all right, I'll handle it or whatever. I'm Googling. I'm Googling on how to exercise a demon, because obviously this little nigga got a demon in him. So I gotta figure out how to get the up out of him. So she go pick him up from school and she bringing him in the house. I just finished looking up how to exercise demon out of people. So it said 3 steps. It said holy water, and I had to beat him and say a scripture from the Bible. Okay, so when he comes through the door, he already motherfucking crying. He already got the virgin tears, so he already got the holy water in check. So all I gotta do now is beat his motherfucking neck and say a couple scriptures. But since I don't know no Bible scriptures, I'ma just go with the virgin tears of him crying and me beating his motherfucking ass, you feel me? So he coming now crying and shit, cause he already know it's about to go down. Now I don't normally beat my kids unless they do some stupendous f***ery, which is possibly up in school, because education is very important. Number one importance in our household that my parents instill into me. So normal shit that they normally do, I don't normally say nothing. I don't normally do nothing. I just be like, boys will be boys. But around in school, showing these white people that I'm raising you like you ain't got no sense, is one of those sins I cannot forgive. I'm about to tag your ass, sir. So he come in crying because he already know what it is. So I showed him the video to let him know that I know, while we both know that he about to get this ass whooped. So, goddamn, I'm all like, go get the belt, man. So he go in there and get the belt. So I grab the belt, put it in the loop. Now this nigga here must have decided he wasn't taking no ass whooping today. I swung that motherfucking belt. This little nigga done did a spin. And when he spin, the velocity of the belt went with him. So I ended up hitting my motherfucking self. Bro, this nigga started doing all types of Naruto shit. Bouncing all off the wall, jumping off the bed, ducking shit and shit. I'm chasing this nigga around the motherfucking crib. I'm chasing this nigga. I am tired of chasing this nigga, trying to beat his ass. This nigga done made me miss like a good 5-6 times. I'm whooping my own ass before I whoop his ass. So I finally get a hold of him. I grab his arm. So I'm trying to swing that motherfucker jumping every time, because I'm trying to hit his legs. He jumping up and down. Woo, woo, woo. So I'm steady hitting myself. I'm fucking myself up. I'm beating my own motherfucking ass. So as I'm swinging the belt, he's spinning his arm. And he a little skinny nigga. So as he's spinning his arm, it feel like his arm might, like, you know, break or snap out the socket or whatever. So I don't want to break his arm or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It would have just been quicker if he just took the ass whooping and went on about his business. But I ain't want to break his arm or nothing like that. I grabbed him by the leg, turned him upside down. One hand, I got him like this. And the other hand, like about 8 times, because he 8. So you're going to get licks on base how old you are. So since you're 8, I'm going to hit you 8 times with the belt. It is what it is. So I hit his ass 8 times, you know, with the belt. Go to bed or whatever. Now, I done whooped my ass just as good as he whooped his ass. So I go take a nap my goddamn self. I'm tired as f***. Goddamn whooping ass. I done goddamn whooping my own ass. I'm tired as f***. So I go ahead and go to sleep and shit. So he go to school the next day. Now, I'm in the bed, sleep. So, cause probably later on that night, I probably stayed up till like 4 a.m. because I ain't had work. So I go back to sleep or whatever. I come back. So it's probably about noon the next day. My BM done got up, went to work, took the boy to school or whatever. So she blowing up my phone again. I'm tired. I done whooped my own ass. I really ain't trying to answer no phone. I'm trying to rest. I got my son in one arm. I got my daughter in the other arm. We in the bed. We knocked out. We gone. We out of there. We nappy nap time. So I finally do pick up the phone. She was all like, she's screaming. You gotta go to the school. Dcfs is up there. He done told that you whooped his ass. And she is f***ing crying because she ain't never been through no shit like this before. So she crying, they gonna take the kids. They gonna take the kids. I'm all like, girl, shut your ass up. They ain't gonna take no motherfucking kids. Ain't no drugs involved and nothing like that. I said, you ain't even do shit. I said, I'm the one that whooped his ass. So when they ask what happened, I'm gonna be like, I beat his motherfucking ass. What the f*** you think happened? So she all like, all right, I'm finna come get you or whatever. I get dressed. I get my daughter dressed. I get my other son dressed. We heading up here to the motherfucking school. Now she all scared and panicking and shit, crying, tears rolling down her motherfucking eyes and shit. So I stroll up in that motherfucker like I own the motherfucking place. Yeah, I'm Mr. Whoop ass and ain't nobody gonna do shit about the motherfucker. So I don't give a fuck. We about to go in here and we about to tell their ass what's what. Now, we in here is Dcfs social lady, it's another teacher that my son told he got his ass whooped because he didn't tell his teacher that sent me the video of him wilding out in the classroom. He told another teacher because me and his teacher are like this. We got a complete understanding here. We like this. So it wasn't his teacher. It was another teacher. In case y'all wondering why the that, you know, and she the one that sent you the video. It was another teacher. So it's me, social worker, some other teacher that he told, and principal of the school. Social worker, she's a black woman or whatever. She look like one of those spiritual women that use moisturizing cream and coconut oil and do yoga and stuff like that. So she's all like, you're the parents of, you know, my son. What I'm all like, yeah. She was all like, well, Terrell comes into school and said that he got a whooping yesterday, and he showed us some marks that's on his legs and his behind. Do you care to tell me what happened? So I'm all like, all right, cool, bet. So before I even tell her, I'm all like, look, let me tell you something. I was like, I'm the one that did everything to him. I'm all like, she ain't do nothing. She just told me what happened. I handled it. So keep her out of it. Any charges, you know, you want to bring forth whatever, bring them towards me, because she ain't had nothing to do with it. She just told me what happened, and, you know, it's all me. So she all like, what happened? I'm all like, his teacher called me, said he was messing around in school. I gave him a chance yesterday. You know what I mean? He came back to school, still acting up even worse than this time. So when he came in, I beat his motherfucking ass. And then she was all like, damn, this nigga bold. Like, yeah, bitch. So then she was all like, hold on for a moment. So this bitch go out the door. She was gone for like maybe 3.5 seconds. She go out the door. Come back with 12. So she tell me, Mr. Hogan, would you care to tell me the story about what happened to your child? So now I'm mad because I felt like the bitch trying to set me up. It felt like you already pretty much had it set that I'm finna go to jail as soon as I walked in here. So now I'm hot now. So I'm all like, what the fuck you mean? What happened? I said the nigga was up in school, and when he came in, I beat his motherfucking ass. What you talking about? I'm all like, she sent me a whole video of this motherfucking here tripping. What you talking about? I'm all like, you want to see it? I said, because I got the phone right here on my motherfucking video. I said, you want to see it? I'm finna show it to you. So it's me, the police officer, and it's the lady or whatever. So I'm showing them a video of this nigga wilding out or whatever. So goddamn, you know, he look at me, she look at me, they look at each other, they step out the room again. So they step back in, and the police are like, well, as far as the police department concerned is, we don't see anything here that's wrong with anything that you've done. But if she wants to continue the case and go on about her own investigation, that's on her. That's something that she can do. We're done here. We're not going to do anything. We're not pressing charges. We're going to go on about our business. So then she was all like, so she looking like, oh, you nigga, you ain't about to take this nigga to jail. That's how she looking at this, like, oh, you really finna, oh, you that's how she looking at, like, you a nigga. So then she was all like, so now she hot now. So she's all like, I want to talk to the other children that's in the house. Now my daughter at the time, she only like maybe like 5-6 months, and my other son like maybe like 5 at the time. Well, like, shit, go ahead, talk to him or whatever. You go ahead. So she asking them questions and all types of shit like that. But we had to step outside the room. So it's me and the police officer and my baby mom, and we outside. So the police officer was all like, yeah, she's pretty much just making a big case out of nothing. He was like, honestly, I don't see anything that you done wrong to the child, because, you know, growing up, you know, I got my ass whooped a lot. And this is a white cop saying that, so he's all like, I got my ass whooped a lot. And, you know, boys need that type of disciplinary to, you know, make sure they stay on the right path. And like, he was like, you're doing a good job as a father, and keep up the good work. You know, he shook my hand or whatever. Now she get done interviewing my daughter or whatever. I mean, my son or whatever. So I, you know, grabbed my son and was all like, are we done here? And then she's all like, yeah, I'm gonna stop by and see how you guys are doing, and blah 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 this and blah 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 that. Trying to prolong it, trying to do pop-ups and shit like I'm abusing my kids or some shit like that. So probably after about, matter of fact, I don't even think her ass did a pop-up. Her ass, I don't know what the she did. Her paperwork or company might have been like, and drop all that shit, whatever. So she did all that extra shit just for them to be like, oh, well, we're gonna close the case, and we don't see anything that's wrong with the children, what you're doing or whatever. Like, I know I ain't, like, get out of here. That's stupid ass. You coming over here with that goof, ask me all types of dumb questions. I'm going on with these damn kids in here. Just like if you fuck up in school, I'm gonna fuck you up. Point blank and simple. No more and no less. So that was the story about how my son almost got us in trouble with Dcfs. I wasn't worried about it, but you know, my baby mom, she was tripping and shit and crying too, all the extra shit. Already, you know, knowing how it's gonna go. But yeah, it is what it is, and it's over with. And so long to another day and another story when I reminisce about something. And make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe on my YouTube page, Reminiscing with Quinlan. And if I have a story, I'm gonna talk about me, I'm gonna talk about you, and possibly your mama.